We are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags want to wish everyone a happy Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Nora has a special surprise for the Warriors for Children family and SP News Nuggets family. Yes, prices are dropping. Her Versace was $125, now it is $112. Lauren Raff, it was $228, now $100. Calvin Klein was $198, now $125. As the blue and gold python, its sale price is $183. 9 West, the sale price is $62. Don't forget Mama. If Mama ain't happy, nobody's happy. Visit Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags and tell her SP News Nugget sent you. Hold your power.
I decided to go into pre-law, then journalism, and with no academic focus, my grades took off in their own direction. You will fail at some point in your life, accept it. You will lose. I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. You will embarrass yourself, you will suck at something. There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. I didn't quit. I prayed. I prayed. So you will catch a break, and I did catch a break.
Hey family, how's everybody doing? Thank you guys for showing up. I see Zen in the building. That's the first name I see. I see Loving God. Candy Richards is in here. Zena Turberg, Diane Harris, Sonia Watts, Shay Faith, Ruby Turner, Janet Dunbar. How you doing, Janet? Tasha Bridges, how you doing? Freddie's in the building. Latina Davis, how you doing? Tina Powers, how you doing? You guys, Miss Dee Dee's in the building. Little Linda, how you doing? Shalana Phillips, Nancy's in here. Tasha, I done spoke to a lot of you. Rita Banks, how you doing? Connie Branch, how you doing? Monique Hall, I see you in here. Sherry Manning, how are you doing? Libby's in the house. Lily's in the house. Libby and Lily. Okay, you guys. Katrina, how you doing? Cynthia, how you doing? And we've got Candy Richardson in here. She says, remember God first, and the blessings will follow. Let me write your name down because you will get a ticket for that, Candy Richards, for that super chat. And I'll put your name down. But I will still, let me see where it is. I can't see it. It does not show up on here, but it does there. Oh, and then there's Danae Crowell. She's in the building. Thank you for the super chat, Danae. I will put your name down that you got two on it. She says, I got two on it. Now, you guys, today is the day that we start our selling our tickets. So every super chat will go to our, Christmas giveaway. So if you give a super chat, make sure that, I write it down. And let me get the things, because after this show, we're only going to be on here for 30 minutes today. We got a couple of things to go over. And then the 30 minutes after the show, if you are a member, please stay around so that I can get your name in the drawing. Because if you are a Diamond member, you get 6 free tickets. If you're an Emerald member, you get 4 tickets. And if you're a Ruby member, you get 2 tickets. So, let me see. Let me clear my throat. And I'm going to have to get some more of these tickets, but so I'm just going to make sure. So if you pay for a ticket, you will get it in red. If you're a member, you'll get it in yellow. And that's only just so we can, like, if we have to go back and find something, we know if it was a member ticket or if it was a ticket that you paid for. That's all that's for. It doesn't mean anything else. Okay. So thank you, Candy Richardson. And thank you, Danae. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you very much. All right. And we got Rita Banks up in the building. She's got a super chat. So that went out to you too, Rita. I'll write it down. So, and I do have somebody in the building, which will be Freddie, to write down everything. So don't worry if I don't see something. You go, oh, did SP see it? You know what? It's wrote down, and we'll take care of it at the end of the show. But I want you guys to come on in. We're going to have a good conversation, a big conversation. We're going to be talking about the Braylon Noble case, and we're going to be talking about the situation that's happening down there in Houston, Texas, where these 3 children was left abandoned in the home while the mother and her boyfriend goes out and find them another place to live 15 minutes down the road after a child is deceased, beaten to death, left them in the home with the children. You guys, there is some new information I'm going to share with you guys. And some of it you done heard, some of it you ain't heard. So first of all, let's get off into the Braylon Noble case, because I've got a lot of stuff in my head about the Houston case, and that's more recently. But let's retrack or refresh in everybody's mind about who Braylon Noble was. You guys, we were loving on this baby. We were like, oh man, we went hard for this baby. I'm serious. We went hard. We had Purple down there. She was doing her thing. She was out there. She was boots on the ground. That's how boots on the ground got started. Anybody else tell you something different? It didn't get started until we put boots on the ground. And so now everybody use that boots on the ground, but they don't know where it even came from. You guys know we set trends over here. I'm not lying to you. That's just the way it happened. But anyway, so Purple was down there and she got a hold of me and she said, "Hey, I'm here. This baby's missing. You know, will you cover it?" And I was like, "Yeah, you know." And so we jumped on there and we were trying to look for that baby. We were trying to find it. We came on day, we came on night, we came on in the evening. We talked about it. Where can you go? What she talking to police? She's knocking on doors. She's asking questions. We're like, we in her ear. Go here, do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, we were just looking because we didn't know what the outcome was. But I mean, asking people questions and with everybody putting their heads together, I guarantee you some of the conversations, some of what we recorded and what people said, you're going to find out that some of that stuff is going to be entered into the investigation. I guarantee it. Because some people said stuff right then and right there. Someone was lying. We don't know who, we don't know why, but when you catch people off guard, as soon as stuff happens, they say stuff and they can't not go back and retract it because it is recorded somewhere. Somebody got to record it. And we were down there, and I'm hoping some of our stuff got taken into evidence that this person said this. I can pretty much guarantee you some of it's going to be on there. I haven't spoken to nobody on the case. I did speak to Purple and I told her that you guys said hello. She's working really hard and everything. And, so she knows about, everything. And, that's the way that goes. But I'm not going to get too much into that. Nice to see you in the building. BJ, how you doing? So anyway, I first want to go into, I want you guys to remember, first of all, the 911 call. If I stop it in the middle or pause it, you guys, they tell me that I have to at least speak or say something. Okay. So it's not that I want to interfere and I do want to just go over it, but we have to do what we have to do. Thank you, Betty. Thank you for the super chat. I will give you that later on. Betty Mosby is in the building. Let me see. Okay. And you get 2. She got 2 of them up in there. There you go. That's how you have to do it. That's how you have to do it. Okay. So let me share my screen with you guys. And I'm going to take you back a little bit. Okay. So here we go.
911, what's your emergency? Yes, we have a missing 3-year-old. Okay, what's the nonverbal? 315 Gibraltar Heights. 3415. I'm sorry, 3415. 3415 Gibraltar Heights. Is there an apartment number? Yes. I'm sorry. Your name? Yes. Your name? My name is Bobby. Bobby is Bobby. Bobby, is she white or black? Black. And you said we have a yes. How long has she been missing? We've been looking for him for over a good 30 minutes. Okay. He fell out his window in his apartment. You think he's hurt? I'm hoping he's okay, but we don't know where he's at.
Okay. She's saying she don't know where he is. He fell out the window in these apartments and she don't know where he is. Okay. I hear you. Here we go. Oh. Yeah. Oh, no. Let me back up.
Okay. And what was he wearing, do you know? What kind of his jacket? He found the window with his poor boy. What's his name? Oh my God. Braylen. B-A-Y-L-R or B-R-A-Y? L-Y-L-I-N B-R-A-Y-L B-A-L-E-N, I'm sorry. And what's his last name? L-E-N. What's their last name? Noble. Noble. Oh, God.
Okay, what was he wearing?
He had his pull-up. And, was that the orange shirt? I don't even know what shirt he had on. What color was the shirt? T-shirt with the orange at the bottom? Or was it the gray one? You changed it out?
Now, family, I got something to ask you. This child, I know that we get messed up, and when situations come up, we don't know, we can't think. I get that. But this is a baby that 30 minutes ago, you guys was looking for him. And the grandmother does not know she doesn't know his last name. She's like, what's his last name? You don't know your grandchild's last name? That's weird to me. What's his name? What's his name? What do you mean, what's his name? I know it's hard. It's thinking. I give everybody that. But then now, what was he wearing? When was the last time that you guys seen the kid? You don't even know what he's wearing. Oh, a pull-up. A pull-up. Remember, he didn't have a pull-up on. He had a diaper on. But come on, let's get back into it so we can listen to it. No, don't do that.
Okay, what's your phone number? Did you guys go back by the creek and look by the creek anywhere?
Yes, we went all back there by the pool area, the swing area, all of that, and on the back end on the other side. Oh.
Okay, there's no one in the house?
No, we looked in the closets and everything.
Did you look under the bed?
Yes.
You look in like the hampers, underneath blankets?
Yeah, because we don't have one bed in the apartment.
Okay.
Oh, God.
What were you
Three windows like wide open.
Okay. Okay. Well, please on their way there, okay? Okay. They're coming there. All right. Okay, be looking for them. Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. My. You guys remember that? You guys remember Dejanay and Dejanay's grandmother made that phone call. She said there's only but one bed in the apartment. You got the baby, you got Dejanay, and you got grandmother, and you're supposed to have Dejanay's friend living there. Well, people were getting mad because, no, SP, you're wrong or whatever. Well, I'm going to tell you guys something, okay? Sometimes you may be wrong. Sometimes you may be trying to pull people out of the dark. But one thing I know, when you've got 3 adults and 1 child in an apartment, 1 bed, you should be able to find that child. And you're on the 2nd floor. Actually, it is only but the 2nd floor, but they call it the 3rd because they have the basement. But you guys remember, I wanted you guys to understand what was said that day. He got his pull-up on. What did he have on? His pull-up. What kind of shirt did he have on? Well, who was you looking for? Who was you looking for? That don't even make sense to me. That don't even make sense to me. So we got to go back over this stuff because some people done forgotten. How, we don't want to get information mixed up what he say, she say, or what we thought or our opinion. So we're going back over this stuff. Let me pull this other one. Let me see if this one is the one. There's this one I really need to nope, that's not it. That's not it. No. Okay. That's not it. Okay, nope, that's not it. Let me try this other one because that is not the one. That's not it. It says Braylen, but it's not the one I want. So let me try this other one. Nope. No. That's not it. Okay, I'm gonna pull this one. I'm gonna take this one out. Maybe it'll come up. Something's been going on. I've got this thing that I need to share with you guys, but the ones that I got up is not showing. But here, let's grab that one right there real quick. Let me grab it. I had it all in order, and this is what happens. Let me see here. I think this is the press conference on Braylon Noble. This is the latest one, you guys. They're not going to give us a lot of information, but we can still detect what's going on here.
Everybody ready? Good morning. We're here to talk about the indictments that came down yesterday on the Braylon Noble investigation. I'm going to be turning the podium over to Lieutenant Dan Gherkin, who is our Crimes Against Persons commander, and he will give as many details as humanly possible. I want to remind everyone the indictments just came down, so there's not going to be a whole lot of information that he's going to be able to give you, but at least he'll be able to fill in some of the blanks. Lieutenant?
All right. Like the chief said, we're here to talk about Braylon Noble, and the chief said we were going to talk about it, so that's what we're here for, to try to give out as many details as possible. But usually when cases are indicted, we usually don't talk to them about them at all. But there's a lot of vested interest in this, especially from concerned citizens and the whole city. First, I wanted to thank all the people that helped us, the TPD officers involved in the case. The FBI was incredible. The fire department, Toledo Fire Department. We had Black Swamp Search and Rescue brought some dogs. Springfield Fire Department brought some dogs to help us. The Lucas County Coroner's Office. Tons of concerned citizens. Stevens Disposal, and last but not least, the Lucas County Coroner's Office. The chief made a couple comments to me about what was going on social media that I'll address real quick. The length of investigation. Not everything's super fast, and we send away evidence to get processed. And so we have to wait for that evidence to come back, things that we don't process ourselves. So that would be one of the reasons why it took so long. The other issue is we've met with the prosecutor's office numerous times, and they thoroughly reviewed our case. So that took quite a bit of time, and they, and I appreciate it, to make sure we're doing what was right for the case and doing where the taking the case where the evidence led us. As far as the indictments go and the charges, that's going to be based on the evidence. All right. I think people are clamoring for more have stiffer penalties or stiffer charges. I'm going to tell you, this is what the evidence leads us to, is the charges that Dejanay and Bobby were indicted on. All right. And part of the issues are the cause of death are still undetermined from the coroner.
Okay. So he said that normally when they do an indictment, they don't come out and talk to the public. So they're wanting the public to speak out about what they've seen, what they heard, and any information. There's a reason why they're talking out. Okay? They want to get it. They want to get a conviction, you guys. You guys understand? I guarantee you, I have not even seen this clip, but I guarantee you there's not going to be a lot of information here. But you guys remember, so we know all the information he's going to say. We know it all. But evidently, they're coming out and speaking for a reason. They don't want her to get away because they truly believe that she has something to do with her child's death. I'm just saying. I know you guys already understand it, but here we go. Oh, no. Let me back up.
Coroner's office, and again, that's part of the evidence that led us to the charges. So basically, wanted to thank everybody that was involved. Tried to give a little bit of bits and pieces about why the charges are where they're at, and it's based on the evidence. And if you got a couple questions, I will answer them the best I can. Like, again, they're going to be limited answers because we usually don't talk about cases that are indicted where they're going to end up still going to go through the criminal justice process here. Yes, ma'am.
You said that some evidence was sent away to get processed. Can you tell us, like, what kind of evidence?
Well, the one thing that did get sent away, everybody heard the 911 phone call that got put out, that got processed by the FBI. So that took a little bit of time for us to send that out.
And has a prosecutor been assigned to the case yet?
I don't know exactly what prosecutor is going to be assigned to take the case, but like I said, they reviewed it very, very thoroughly.
Can you kind of go into further detail? Like you said, you don't normally do press conferences about things like that. So just further detail about, the community impact of a case like this. You obviously had people out searching with them that got invested. So
yeah, so I mean, as the fire department, the police department, the FBI, between going through trash at Stevens Disposal to searching the fields over there and all of that, I mean, we put in tons of hours. And then the amount of people that were out there searching while we're searching and we're crossing paths with them, I mean, it's awesome to see that people got involved in it. It's unfortunate the way it turned out, but yeah, I mean, it had a huge impact on the community.
Was the evidence evident initially early on, or did it just take the long investigation, the months, the year?
Well, yeah, we go through everything. So yeah, and everybody asked me before, I would love for investigations to be over.
Okay, we've got people in the house. Andrea, was she recovered? It's a he. It's Braylon Noble. It's a little boy that was nonverbal. And then someone else asked a question. Is she in jail? I don't know if she's in jail right now. I need one of the researchers or the mod, somebody check the jail that's in Philadelphia. Is it Philadelphia? Ohio, I'm sorry. Toledo, Ohio, you guys. Toledo, Ohio, to find out, has she been arrested? Somebody come back with that information. Somebody in here. We got so many researchers in here. Find out, have Dejanay Cox and Bobby Johnson, Bobby spelled with an I-E, Dejanay, I think I spelled it wrong on the thumbnail. I think it's Dejanay. I think her name is spelled How does she spell her name? That's some more information. Well, I think it's spelled with a Daejenea, something of that nature. Somebody check it out. Let's get back to this real quick.
5 minutes after a case starts, right? Or within the commercial time that it goes to the commercial 15 minutes into the TV show. But that's not how it works. And we have to be thorough and we have to do the right things. And we have to rely on people to help us process evidence, review cases, and everything like that. So unfortunately, it does take longer than it should sometimes. And sometimes it's just the way it is. So.
Also, just to be clear, considering the nature of the charges, these do stem from the disappearance of Braylon Noble investigation.
Correct.
And the death as well.
Yeah, as far as, like I said, the death is undetermined at this time. Obviously, we know where Braylen was found and everything like that, but this is what it stems from. I think I got about one more question, and then we'll be good. If you guys are good, I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Can we split your
Yep, yep.
Braylon's right back for us here. Thank you.
Wow. Okay. I cut that off the wrong way. It's okay. Let me see. I didn't want that to be streaming. Okay. I cut that off the wrong way. We was going to hear that noise for a while. Yes, he was discovered in the community pool after they done already searched the community pool. Somebody had the nerves after they had searched. I don't know how many days it was. It was at least a good week. It was at least a good week. And that's Purple's town. Purple and her son or grandson. That was her grandson, was out looking for the baby. Well, I think Purple went out there by herself first. And then her grandson came over the next day. I mean, every day we were pushing it. And I mean, sometimes people still, they didn't give up. I mean, you don't see them and you feeling like, oh, they just went on about their way. No, they know that stories keep happening, and they're doing what they need to do behind the scenes. So a whole dive team was in a pool. Exactly. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I had another video on that, but I don't believe that I got it. So I'm gonna take these videos out because they're not coming up like I want them to. But okay. So maybe I do have it. Okay. So you guys, maybe I do have it. So let me try to hit this. And this is the last one on the Braylon Noble. And then we're going to go to the other case. Let me try it. Maybe this is it right here. No. No, that is not it. That is not it. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to take those out because that is not it. Oh, well. Wow. I got something to really show you guys and I don't see it. Okay. That's fine. Let me see if this is it real quick. Nope. I wonder where it went. I gotta find this video. I wrote it down. Where to find it. We're getting ready to talk about the Houston case where the 3 kids was left in the abandoned building. You guys, let me give you something to look at because I think I can do that. Let me go get this video because I don't see it up here. I want to share something with you. This is new information, and you guys are not going to believe what was said. So let me just give you something to look at real quick. All right. And let me go pull this video real quick, okay? Let me pull this video. Okay. Woo-wee. It tried to lock me out, you guys, but I got the video. So there is something I want to share with everybody. This is on the Houston, Texas case of the 3 kids that was left in the home. I don't know if you guys seen this, but I want to share it with you guys, okay? I'm not going to interrupt this one right here. I may talk while talking or something, but I want you guys to hear what they say, okay? I got it.
Story of what happened to 4 young brothers in a West Harris County apartment is horrific and heartbreaking. But it's important to understand what happened so everyone can recognize the signs and hopefully be able to rescue other children who are having to suffer the same nightmare in silence.
This case involves a man accused of beating his girlfriend's children, killing one of them, while the mother's accused of failing to protect her boys. Lauren Tallarico is asking the tough questions tonight about how these children could suffer for so long without anyone noticing.
You know, the more we learn about this investigation, the worse it gets. Tonight, we're about to give you an inside look into the lives of this mother and her boyfriend. But first, we have got to warn you, what you're about to hear is upsetting.
Getting high is not for everybody.
These videos and pictures you are seeing are from the public Instagram accounts of Gloria Williams and her boyfriend, Brian Coulter. Scrolling through, they showcase jewelry, food, and he talks about getting drunk or high repeatedly.
I smoke mad weed, I drink mad shit, man, look, I just do my fair share of things.
Today in court, as Gloria Williams stood before a judge, prosecutors said her son told investigators Coulter's drinking led to the abuse.
He stated when the co-defendant would drink beer and alcohol, he would get very strong.
Investigators with the Harris County Sheriff's Office say the boys were beaten, locked in rooms, and malnourished, forced to live alone in the same apartment with their 8-year-old brother's remains. Court documents say Coulter beat little Kendrick Lee to death in front of 2 of his brothers just before Thanksgiving last year.
Striking him in the face, feet, buttocks, back, his legs, and testicles with closed fists and feet. He stated his younger brother's eyes were black and that he stopped blinking during the assault.
On Sunday, the 15-year-old, seen blurred here, called 911, and this hell was discovered.
In my long time of working homicides, this one's up there. You know, this one affected us.
We saw soiled carpet, no furniture, No furniture at all, no bedding, no blanket.
Sheriff Ed Gonzalez also says the apartment was infested with bugs and the 10-year-old had a broken jaw from about 3 weeks ago that he needs surgery to correct. Investigators also believe that 2 of the boys are on the autism spectrum. As for why the teen waited so long to call 911,
I believe it was absolute fear.
investigators say the mother would drop off junk food. Neighbors say they too would provide food but had no idea what was going on inside. Alief ISD confirms the kids hadn't been in school since May of last year, and there were no CPS investigations open, according to the agency, although they had a history with the family. These kids slipped through the safety nets.
And what we know is that they work well for some, but they're not intended for all.
Allie Jacobs is the director of counseling at the Houston Area Women's Center.
What do we need to do to make sure that no other children suffer this way?
What typically happens is kind of this bystander effect, that someone thinks that someone else is going to do something. Don't rely on someone else to do the checking or do the action.
And also ask questions.
Serving meals is helpful, but also like, when was the last time you ate? Like, who's feeding you on a regular basis?
Tonight, those 3 children are in foster care. Investigators say they will play a huge role in this murder case.
My hope and prayer, and I'm sure that the community shares, is that these kids find the love, support, and care that they deserve and need.
The boyfriend in this case is charged with murder. His bond was set at $1 million. The mother is facing several charges, including tampering with evidence. Her bond was set at $900,000. We're told charges could be added. Reporting from West Harris County.
Okay. So, yeah, Candy Rich said they both look crazy. Nova is in the building. She says, I followed the news reporter on Twitter. She did an interview with her, that same news station. Exactly. She did. She didn't really say too much. She just kind of said she didn't do it. She didn't have nothing to do with it. If you have something else that she has said, you can call in, share with the family. But I do want you guys to know this, or maybe we won't have time today. But you still can. How could you drop off junk food? She did it. She did it. And she doesn't believe she did anything wrong, you guys. She doesn't believe she did anything wrong. But what I want to share with you is 2 things. Now, let me write it down because I'll forget. Okay, so that's what it is. So here's some new information. If you guys don't know, I was going to let me see if I have it in my archives. I might have it in my archives because I kept it, but that doesn't mean I got it. Maybe I do have it. Oh God, everything's showing up, but what I have, they know what's up. Okay. See, you never know. I did keep it, but I don't see it now. Unbelievable. Okay, it's no big deal. Anyway, I can tell you what it said. The father of these boys is angry. He's upset. The bio dad, he didn't know his child was dead. He had to watch the news. His name, I won't put his name out there, you guys. The boy's dad. He is the dad of the 15-year-old, and he is the dad of the deceased child. And I think he said he's a dad of another one. I'm not for sure. Don't quote me on that. But he wanted to be in these children's life, his child life. It didn't work. They went their separate ways, he said. The father, the bio father of Kindred, said that he hadn't seen these kids since 2017 when they couldn't make it. Then he says she reached out. Matter of fact, he went his way and he met another young lady And now he was engaged to get married. He was getting married. So mom, Gloria Williams, reached out to him, not knowing he was going to get married, and wanted to try to get the relationship back together. And he says, no, I'm getting married, but I would like my kids to be in the wedding. And she left with the kids. He thought that she moved out of Houston. He didn't know where to find her. And then, are you guys with me? Put a 1 in the chat, because I don't know if I'm just talking. I'm trying to tell y'all some information that ain't been out there yet. And if you know it, then that's fine. But if you don't, you guys with me? Did you guys hear this stuff already? If you've heard it, put a 3 in the chat. If you guys heard it, put a 3 in the chat, because I won't go over it. See, everybody's a 1. Everybody sees. Okay. I want to know, did you guys hear this? Because this was news to me. This is new information that okay. Andrea Dawn says she heard it. Okay. Oh, she hasn't heard it. Okay. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, I haven't heard it. This is all new to me. Okay, cool. Good. So the bio dad says, he says, looky here. I'm getting married. She wanted to get back together. I told her no. I want my kids to be in my life, be part of the wedding. And then she left. He said she moved, not telling him where he was, where to locate the boys. And I guess they went ahead and got married. I have to fill in that blank. Now, don't quote me on that. But I assume, because he says, I had the whole thing up there and I saved it and everything, but it's gone. Anyway, then he turns around and say, it was sad that he had to learn of his child's death from the news. From the news. You know how terrible that is? That, you don't get a phone call. Her family didn't even call him. They know who the daddy is of 3 of those kids or 2 of those kids. They didn't even call him and say, hey, Bobby, Gloria's in jail and they're charging her for the death of your child. I don't want you to hear this on. We need to get some help or get your other kids. They're in the system. They're on TV and ain't even called this man and told him his children is in the system. And one of them's dead. But they on the news talking about, well, Gloria did this and we've been trying and okay. Let me finish telling you. So the biological father says that not only that, Gloria got married. She was married, not to this guy, but evidently whoever she married, it didn't last long. It did not last long at all. Okay. Okay, y'all be careful who you take out stuff. Okay, so Andrea Don said 1 dad died. Yep. 1 dad is dead. 1 dad claimed all the kids, and 1 dad said he failed his son. Okay. Okay. Be careful, you guys. Okay. So, be careful. Yeah, well, this guy, he's devastated right now. He said that she went ahead and married somebody else. No, it wasn't to Brian. She didn't marry Brian. She married somebody. He said she got married and it didn't work. And That's the last he heard from her. Now, the other thing I wanted to share with you guys, and you should know this, like I said, little stuff comes in at a time and you got to put it all together. And then by the time you get it all together, everybody's like got 50 million different stories, but we just only what people say, what is reported, and then we talk about it. Her husband passed away, didn't he? Probably that could have been it, because he didn't know if what happened to the husband. It could be, yes, 2008. That could be the husband that passed away. You're right. And I think that's how that went down, to be honest with you. I'm not for sure, but I think that's what happened, because he said the biological dad said she got married but it didn't work. She told him it didn't work. But yes, I did read that one of her husbands passed away. I did read that. So you're right. So Batcave says, I'm sorry, I messed up trying to read a comment. Oh, okay. So Andrea, she didn't mean to do that. She just messed up. So Nova says, I can only imagine what those kids went through during the horrible winter Houston had. Okay, so this man was arrested, this Brian Coulter. He was arrested November the 23rd. And they're saying that whatever happened in the house happened between November the 20th to Thanksgiving. He was arrested on the 23rd. He was at a filling station. The police met him. Somebody called and said there's an intoxicated man. He has a weapon, possibility a gun. So the dispatcher sent some police out there. They knocked on the window. They had to tell him 2 times, put your hand on the steering wheel. They asked him, do you have a gun? And he said, a gun? What are you talking about, a gun? He said, hey, do you have a gun? He says, yes, I do. He said, where at? He said, in my waist. He took the gun out of his waist. He asked both of them. Gloria was sitting in the passenger seat. He says, do y'all have any drugs or anything? Both of them said no. They found an envelope full of marijuana in the middle console, and they found some marijuana in a plastic bag in Gloria's purse. Both of them went to jail. And even though that Brian Coulter had a license to carry a weapon, and he had 1 bullet in the chamber, and what else was it? And he had 8 bullets in the magazine. He's ready. And you can't walk around like that with it already cocked, ready, loaded, and everything. You can have it, but you're not supposed to have it cocked, loaded, 1 in the chamber. It's ready to go. You're not. But Texas penal code is you can't, if you are carrying that weapon, you can't have drugs. You can't have drugs on you. The police officer said when he got to the car and he rolled down the window, he smelled the marijuana. He got out a week later with $1,000 bond, and I don't know if he had to pay what, $100 to get out, but it was $1,000 bond. He could have paid $1,000. I don't know if that was the paying part. I don't know. I have no clue. And Gloria got out also. So that was on that. Okay. And then the other thing, when they arrested Brian Coulter and they arrested Gloria Williams, they found him at the library. Check this out, you guys. Thank you, Latrice, for renewing your membership. Thank you. And she's a diamond. When they found him at the library, they were looking up newspapers and on the computer, looking at the case, looking at them finding the kids and what they're saying. They were at the library checking it all out. You know, they wanted to know what the police was saying and who was saying what and what all they know and what all they, because they didn't arrest them really quick. They were following them just in case they was going to run. You guys, I'm just telling you, if you didn't hear that, you heard it. That's where they caught him at. They walked him right out the library and seeing what they were doing. They were sitting there. Okay, They were looking at their stuff. They was on the computer looking at their stuff. Like, okay, like we're so smart. We're not going to do it at home. We're not going to do it on our phone. We're not going to do it on the computer. Let's go to the library and check out what all they know, what all they're seeing. And when they walked out the library, they got arrested. You guys, like it wasn't them. Yeah, like it wasn't them. I'm just telling you guys. I just wanted to share that information. We did reach out to an activist down there, a big known activist down there. We emailed her. I need to make that phone call. I can't. I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't make the phone call today. I've been on the phone with this person and that person. Like I said, you know, we got things going on in our family. It's getting better. Thank you guys for the prayers. But I still got things going on. But you guys, that's all I had. I want to talk about this Wednesday. I want you guys to know everything, because everything that we report on is reported. It's not something that we're just a theory, a thought, or anything. These things has been said, done, or whatever. And I am going to try to reach out to the dad, because we do got his number. And you know, I wish I knew his wife. I do. I wish I knew his wife, who he married, because I know that we can, I know I can, you know how sometimes you just know, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like, you know, I can probably talk to her. So I want the researchers, call me up tonight, because we got to get on it. Okay. We got to get on it. Okay, you guys, that is all that I have on these two cases. I just wanted you to know the update on the Braylon Noble, which was not a lot, but I wanted you guys to see what it was going. And I don't see too much, but I am going to you guys, if you are a member, please let me know right now. I don't want to waste a lot of time, but give me your name. If you want your tickets, you have to tell me what kind of member you are. If you are Ruby, Diamond, or Emerald, please let me know right now while we're in the chat. So put it in the chat so we can go over and get your tickets in there, and we'll put your tickets in there tomorrow night. I'm gonna let you know what I wrote down. So let me see the ones that bought tickets. Okay, Dorothy, yeah, put it in the chat what you are. Okay, Dorothy says, I'm a Diamond member and would like my tickets. Okay, Dorothy, make sure you come here tomorrow. I'll be putting it in there. If you want to write down your name, I mean your numbers, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine. Misty Blue says a Diamond. Shelly says Diamond. Yeah, put it in the chat, because then I can write it all out and we ain't got to stay on here. People be like, you just want views. No, I got things to do too, you guys. and see, because I can go look it up. It's just best you just tell me what you are. You want your tickets, you know. And tomorrow, Tuesday, we're going to have Tuesday for Tyrese Tuesday, awareness for Tyrese. Wednesday, all this conversation that we're talking about, all three cases, the Braylon Noble case, Kendrick case, I'm not going to say the child's last name, but Kendrick case, this is the Houston, Texas thing, and then Tyrese Gibson. We're all going to be discussing this Wednesday, but tomorrow night, we're going to be discussing just Tyrese. D Diva, okay, what are you, D Diva? What are you? Are you Emerald, whatever, Ruby, Diamond? Janet Dunbar says, I think I'm a member. Yes, you are a member, Janet, but I don't know what you are. Okay, if you're in here, hey, information man, how you doing? It's all good. He said, okay, it's about the truth. It's all about the truth. You guys, make sure you visit Information Man. We are in alliance with his channel. It is a channel that brings awareness to situations. It's very factual. He digs for information. He's very well spoken. And I go over there and I sit and I listen. I don't say a lot in the chat. You don't see me because I'm at work, you guys. So I have my earphones on and I just be working, but I love his content over there. You guys got to check it out. We've got to support what we need, you guys. We need the channels that tells the truth, that's not scared of getting banned, that's not scared of getting knocked off, or not scared of, somebody saying, okay, I'm gonna shut your channel down. You know how many times I got threatened about getting my channel shut down? We just had an incident. You know what? It is what it is. You can slow us down, but you can't stop us stepping. You see what I'm saying? You can only slow us down. So make sure you guys do that. Please, please, please support what you need. You never know when you might need somebody to stand up and speak for you. I'm just saying. Okay? You never know when that time comes and you need somebody to speak for you or your grandchild or your child and nobody's saying nothing. You're going to come and say, it's me. I need some help or whatever. And I'll be like, okay, what's your child's name? Oh, okay. Are you a member? No. Are you a member of this channel over here? No. We got, we're trying to get alliance of channels that do positive, motivational, awareness things that we all need. You guys understand? And then numbers means power. So make sure you support his channel. And if you don't have time, just go over there, subscribe, okay? And then, and hit the notification, check it out. And you may like it, you may not like it. I'm not going to tell you to do what you do. You may like it and not like it. You guys understand what I'm saying? But I like it. And I think that you guys will like it. I mean, I really, really, I done learned not to just find somebody, wait a while, get to see what they're saying, whether you're in the building or not, and make sure, because people change like that and they be like, you can't tell me nothing, you crying or whatever, or you said this or lie on you or something like that. You know what? I've been over there for a while. Trust me, you can't go wrong on that one. Okay. Do we got everybody that put in there? If you see something, say something. We got great channel here. Yep. We got some more stuff coming on the Tyrese case. You guys, is getting hot on the Tyrese case. We started off with a little bitty of people. I think it was like maybe 40, 50 people was going in there. We're up to 160, 70 people coming in there. And the views are up there. So they're watching, they're looking, and people are coming out and start talking, you guys. So I've got more questions to ask the family and their spokesperson. So come on in the building with us tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Central Time. We're not going to last long. I know last time I said we're not going to last long, and we last more than 2 hours. I can't do that, you guys. I'm just telling you, I just can't do it tomorrow because I got things going on and I've got to get my car in the shop. So I got to get out of here or I won't have a car next week. So, but it is getting hot up in there and shaking some trees or whatever. But I got something to tell you guys. I love you guys. Be good. Be safe. And always be nice to each other. And I and Freddie will go over this live, and everybody that wrote down, I see you, Betty. Let me get the ones that bought the tickets. Let me get you your tickets because those are paid. Let me get those tickets to you. And that would be, let me see. That's members tickets. And then this is buy-in tickets. Okay. So, Betty, you got 2 tickets coming. And you guys remember, they may be the same number, but they're still 2 tickets. So I got Betty M, Betty, Betty M. Here's your 2 tickets, Betty, right here. Betty, those are your 2 tickets right there, $4.69 both. And I don't know where our little basket at. I'm gonna have to set it right there. And then I got Rita got a ticket, and Danae Crawwell, we'll have to wait until you're halfway there. So I got Candy Richardson a ticket, Candy Rich, and then I got Rita Banks. And y'all both got the same number ticket. So this is Candy Richardson ticket right here, 703. And this is Rita Banks ticket. She got the other half of your ticket. But her name is on the back. So your name is on the back of one of them, and her name is on the back of the other one. That way we won't go with that. She said, I'm a Ruby. I want my tickets. Okay. You're a Ruby? Okay. Y'all going to try to make me do this right now. Okay. I'm a click off. If you want your tickets right now, I'll open up a new live and you guys can get the tickets. But I don't want it on this live. Okay, you guys? All right. So come right back in 5 minutes. Don't even give me 5 minutes. We're going to get off of here. And then I'll do nothing but tickets. And that way I can take that off. Okay. If you want your tickets right now, I'll sit down and do it. Okay. And I'll see you guys in 5 minutes. And thank you guys for the super chat.